going on, Jerome's? So it's a beautiful Tuesday. Birds are chirping and stuff. It's time for another Vikings news dump. Now, we're going to start off a lot with Monday Night Football, the doubleheader, where I question. So 2 games simultaneously would have been better to stagger them by even just a half an hour. Yes. But both games turned out to be fantastic. And that's the thing about the NFL is that you could just take a random game. It's probably going to be close and probably come down to one score at the end, which is great. But more importantly, Kirko on Manningcast he showed off that he the only chain that he actually has is a Kohls Cash chain, which is fantastic. And I love that Kirk is monetizing being a goober. It's funny, man. It's funny. But we'll get to the Packers losing. But, I mean, the Titans got it done, man, where I was very upset. Now, full disclosure, decided to put a couple jelly beans down on the game. So I took the Titans plus 13.5. If I would have waited a hot second, I would have had 14, but it is what it is. Also, I took the Giants on the money line, and we parlayed that. But the whole thing about it was the Titans were ass. Thank you. They muffed a punt, and also Will Levis and Derrick Henry screwed up a pitch. So basically, they just spotted the Dolphins 14 points because it was 13-13 late in the second half, and then the Dolphins just got 14 points out of nowhere. And then I was grumbling and stuff. It's just like, why didn't I wait until 14? Why did I just take 13.5? But then the Tennessee Titans came rumbling back. Tajay Sharp getting things done. Will Levis. So this really bothers me. It bothered me all the way back in Kentucky. Will Levis's drop back, it looks like he's holding in a dookie. I'm just like, I don't get it. It's like, it's not a drop back as much as it is a waddle. Anyway, but the Titans got it done. Also, the Titans did something that I love analytics-wise, because if you're down 14, go for 2 when you score your first touchdown, because even if you miss it, you can just go for 2 on the second touchdown. And if you make it, that puts a ton of pressure on the other team, and you have a chance to win outright. It's a beautiful thing, man. Also beautiful is Tommy Cutlets, the pride of New Jersey, getting things done. We're in the Jeff Hostetler 1-5 in the Giants throwback uniforms, man. Leading a game-winning touchdown, field goal drive against the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. Again, something that you love to see. And also, him and his agent on the sidelines went viral. I don't believe that's his agent. Like, there's no way. There's zero chance. That's from Central Casting, right? There's no way that is an actual agent. And people had so many jokes. Also, it's weird. I feel like Italian Americans, with the Mafia and the Godfather and all the gangster movies and the Sopranos. I feel like Italians are the only ethnic group where it's actually okay to like slightly make fun of them nowadays. I don't know, man. Could you imagine if Tommy DeVito was Korean? Although that'd be weird because if his name is DeVito and he's Korean, I don't know, man. But either way, it's great to see DeVito. And frankly, DeVito's playing a hell of a lot better than Daniel Jones ever did. So, I think it should be Tommy's show next year. And also, I don't know if DeVito will be sustainable. I don't know if he'll have a long-term successful NFL career. But just imagine. So, you're a local kid. You went to Syracuse. Your family's all Giants fans. And there's a big Italian-American a group in that area, and they're all Giants fans, and they got one of their own. They got an Italian at quarterback, and even if his career doesn't turn out to be a huge success, him and his family are always going to have these memories. Like, hey, remember Tommy beat the stupid Packers on Monday Night Football? That was great. I mean, it's beautiful, man. It's fantastic. Also, F the Packers. F the Packers forever. F the Packers straight in the face. And hey, you know what? Hey, the Vikings were the only 6-6 team to actually win on this weekend. No big deal, because that's what we do. That's what we do, man. Screw the Packers. I just can't wait. Also, taking a look at the NFC playoff standings as of right now, the Vikings stand alone as the 6th seed at 7-6. Again, the only 6-6 team to win this friggin' weekend. The Packers lost to the Giants. The Rams lost to the Ravens in a hell of a game, actually. The Seahawks obviously lost to the Niners. The Falcons lost to the Buccaneers, and they lost the divisional lead. You dropped from 4 to 10. It's like going from midnight to 6. Yeah. But with the Packers loss, the Vikings playoff chances via the upshot actually went up from 57% to 63%, which is all well and good, but take care of your business and we don't have to worry about anything else. Also taking care of your business is Maiai Blackman, the rookie third-round pick out of USC. Now, I'm old enough to remember a lot of Vikings fans were quite upset when Kwesi drafted Maiai Blackman at the end of the third round because there were other more well-known name cornerbacks on the board. But Blackman had put up numbers at USC. He was fantastic. He was basically the only USC Trojan who played defense last year. Trust me. 2 too. But Blackman, in some sparse work, has done some great things. Alec Lucy Athletic Go. A very low-key performance yesterday was Maiai Blackman sticking with Davante Adams on some of those third and longs. Blackman was out there just jawing with Adams. These Vikings rookies on defense have just been fearless, and it's true. It's true. You look at Ivan Pace Jr. getting things done. Maiai Blackman has looked great, and Blackman played 19 snaps. Most of them he was in coverage on Adams. He posted an 83.4 PFF grade and 0 goose egg. DeAndre Russell quarterback rating was thrown at because he didn't allow a target. And yeah, some of that could be on Aiden O'Connell, but Maiai Blackman was putting the clamps on Davante, and apparently they're from the same hometown. So I mean that just runs deep. It's hilarious, man. But yeah, Blackman definitely deserves some more work in this defense. Someone who's gotten that work is Josh friggin' Matelis. And you almost forget that Matelis got an extension before the start of the season. Brad Spielberger, PFF, go. Vikings early extension of safety Josh Matelis, 2 years, $8 million before the season. Was quietly one of the best value deals of 2023. Week 14, 89.6 overall PFF grade, 90.4 in coverage, first among safeties. Now has a grade above 70 in every defensive facet, 20 quarterback pressures, 30 defensive stops, and it's amazing, man. And we pointed this out before, where under Zimmer, under Don Michelle, Matelis was a solid special teamer and a capable backup, but this is why coaching matters, because Matelis always had this talent, and by Flores believing in him, making him essentially the Joker on defense, he's positionless, he plays everywhere. Matelis is playing at a Pro Bowl, if not an all-pro level. That's exactly what he's doing, man. And it's something that's beautiful, where a guy who's so respected in the locker room, a guy who's probably going to be a future NFL or college head coach, he's got a beautiful cerebral mind, and to see him get his shot after toiling in the background for so many years, it's awesome. It's awesome, man. Love me some Josh Matelis. Something I also love, so Nick Mullens is probably going to start Saturday against the Bengals, and probably is going to start the rest of the way too, but Nick Mullens has... All right, so Nick Mullens is playing 25 career games, 17 career starts, and NFL and CBS. Vikings quarterback Nick Mullens made 17 career starts. I just said that. His numbers in those starts, 45, 52 passing, 24 passing touchdowns. Andrew Luck's numbers in his first 17 starts, 45, 52, 25 passing touchdowns. So is there like an algorithm that finds these obscure statistical correlations? I mean, there's got to be, right? I mean, there's no way some intern is just like, Nick Mullens, let's see how many passing yards he's close to. It's interesting, man. Now, I'm not saying that Nick Mullens is going to be an Andrew Luck. I think that he'll be way better. I think that he'll stay in the league. That's all, man. That's all, man. But again, screw the Packers, and screw the Packers. That's all, man. But that's it. Your thoughts are thoughts. Tommy DeVito beating the Packers, helping out the Vikings' playoff chances. We love it, man. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.